Hey friends, what's up? This is Sophia Locs Support. Friends, I am 16 months. I just washed my hair today. Friends, just want to give you a brief update on what's been going on. So, first of all, let me tell you, there are some really huge advantages with starting your locks off with a decent size. Again, I started my locks very small, almost to the point where they look like sister locks. So as my hair has begun to progress over the last 16 months, they have grown a lot of hair. They have really thickened up, which has caused a little for my roots to be thin. They're not thinning out. They just started off thin. So, my part two lock ratio, let me see if you can, let me try to fix my hair so you can see how small like some of my parts are here. The girl who did my hair, she actually started my parts with the grab and go method. She just grabbed hair and twisted it. So you can still kind of tell that my locks are still kind of thin here. You see here, but that's just the way it is pretty much throughout the whole entire lock. So it's not necessarily that they are thinning, but they are beginning to get a little longer. They're beginning to get thicker. So with that being the case, of course the base is going to be a little weakened by all the additional hair that's coming on to the remainder of the lock. But anyway, so my hair, it feels good. I just washed it today, and for me to wash, like I always mention, I use the Tresemme shampoo as well as the Tresemme conditioner to retwist my hair. I only use the castor oil. Friends, let me tell you. So I tried the coconut oil, and I tried this tea tree oil. The coconut oil really burnt my scalp. I had some little scabs, very small scabs in my head. So what I've gathered is that my scalp is just allergic to coconut oil. Not to say that there's anything wrong with other people using it, because I have used it before when I was a loose natural, and I have really good results. It worked well on my hair. Also, even though my scalp has reacted to the coconut oil the way that it has, I still have continued to use the coconut oil on just my locks. So when I go to moisturize my locks, I will put the coconut oil, just on my hair, just to keep it moist right now, which is especially important because of the winter months. So before I get too off track, like I said, I was mentioning that I just washed my hair and my locks are thin. Oftentimes people ask me, do I have sister locks? I do not have sister locks. I have thin locks. I have small locks. Some would even call them micro locks. A lot of the locks I have joined over the last 16 months. I do like the thick lock look. So one of the advantages of having or starting your locks with a thicker locks, or making sure that your lock to part ratio is intact, is that the thicker you want your locks, you have to take in consideration that your locks are going to grow to the side of that bud. You have to make sure that you don't have just like this little piece of hair at the base and all these thick locks, because chances are it's going to pop. And I'm not in the business of losing any hair. It has taken 16 months and my hair has just really started growing. And again, it's really just based off the way that I started my locks. They were crinkly, and that hair, I just saw it kind of ravel all around. And I think if they were coiled to start with, that my hair probably would have been a little different during the last 16 months. But whatever, my locks are healthy, and overall I'm really pleased with it. But I do spend some time just analyzing my locks, the perimeters, the bases of my hair, just to make sure that they are not too thin. So in the back here, like right around this area, I'm not really sure if you can see, but I began to combine some of my locks. So let me show you. Let me see if I can find maybe one or two, like this one here. I combined this one at the roots because both of the roots were kind of thin on this. I barely retwisted it just enough to put them together. Put a rubber, 2-strand twist and put a rubber band on the end. Let me see. I think there's a couple of more. Like this one too. I did the same thing here. Now the reason that I chose to do this to my locks is because this is my stress spot. And I notice whenever my hair itch, that it always itches back here. And I can imagine that it causes some breakage and it's causing some thinning. And I just don't have time for that. I do not want to lose any of my hair. Like purposely over the past 16 months, I have went without styling my locks because I don't want to do any manipulation. I figure right now, just let my locks go ahead and form well, and then I'll do all the extra stuff to it like at a later date if it's necessary. And to be honest, I don't really feel like it is. So this has been my style. Every once in a while, again, I do this, but you know, just kind of pull it up like that. But at 16 months, my hair does seem to be progressing well. I am completely satisfied with my locks. Well, no, I wouldn't say completely satisfied because I do think because I want them to be a little thicker that shows a little sign of dissatisfaction. But as far as the way that they progress and me pretty much been the one that has been maintaining my locks, overall, I am satisfied. Another thing I have noticed is that this color is really beginning to come through. Can you see it? You see the color like back here? Only dyed maybe the last 2 rows, but it is beginning to come through. And also the length, you can tell that it is definitely growing. It's starting to curl up like down here. Starting to curl up a little bit. So yeah, I'm really cool with that. Here's another one. Wait a minute, I think I found one. Oh, do you see my jewelry? You see the little shell back here? It's somewhere. I love, love, love like the peekaboo effect because you can only see it when I move, you know, like it's just not like out there blam, and I like that. And also if you can see, I have another one like up here somewhere. It kind of moves, but I do like that whole effect of the jewelry. I like the way it looks. So that one piece that I have over here somewhere, it kind of moves with my hair. So here it is. Sometimes it's up front, sometimes it's up back. It's like, it's placed perfectly. I absolutely love this one. And I really wish that I can find a couple more good pieces of jewelry because this one has been in for a few months and I don't take it out. It just grows on my hair. So yeah, I like that whole peekaboo look. I feel like I'm a little too mature to have a bunch of decoration in my hair, but for the most part, I think if I have it like this and you only see it when there's just a little movement or maybe just a little bit, you know, it's not that big of a deal. So products, the castor oil, the Tresemme, and that's pretty much it. And I did talk about what I'm no longer using for 16 months. Like I said, this has been my style. I still continue to put a bonnet on my hair. I do notice, just depending on how I lay, what kind of irritates my head. And that is if this spot right here is pressed up against anything. That spot is very tender. And I don't know why, but it's tender. And it itches bad, you know. So I've had to make myself lay just differently. So yeah, just a quick little overview of my hair. I don't know why I just did that. But okay. And I have some balance in it. And my hair is not wet. And I don't have to try very hard. Just a little movement. I also dyed it. I put a little color up under here. I don't think that it took. Some people say sometimes that they can see it, but even if they can, it's really like not that big of a deal. But let me see. I just want you to check out how small my parts are. I don't know if this is going to be problematic for me as my hair grow, but I can say that the ones that are appearing thin, I am definitely combining them without hesitation. One other thing, a couple months ago, I went ahead and broke away a couple of locks so I can create a little side part here. I also did one like a little semi part here. You can notice that these two locks, well, I'll just say these three since I grabbed 3 locks, how different they are in size. Because this one here was a combined lock of 2, maybe 3. This one was also combined. And this one I just left alone. It's just a small one. And this is how small pretty much each one of these started. So you can see the difference in the size. A lot of my locks that have been combined are all combined with either with either 2 or 3 locks. So I think that's it. Hair smells good. People still ask, well, people no longer ask if I am locking. They just say, how long have I been locked? I get lots of compliments on my hair. I don't do much to it, just moisturizing it on a daily basis. And that's pretty much it. It is really beginning to thicken. The ends are thickening as well. And yep, I still do like them very much so. Overall, I'm pretty pleased. And let me see if there's anything that I could change. 16 months ago with my locks, I would have not taken them loose, because when I started with the 2-strand twist, I took them down and started my locks with a twist out. But if I could change anything 16 months ago, I would have just left them twisted. And I think when I started them, I had about 80 or so locks, between 70 and 90, I'll say. I really can't remember. And I took each one of them down because I wanted a fuller head. But I can say that my mission has been accomplished because my hair is full. My locks are full. So that has been accomplished. And over the last couple of months, I have noticed finally there's growth, back to the original length. But anyways, thank you, friends, for tuning in. Thank you, friends, for the subscribers that I have. I have added a couple to my channel. I do appreciate it. I really, really do. And if you have not yet subscribed, by all means, please subscribe. Please comment, like, and share my video. I comment, always comment back. And I definitely subscribe to everyone, probably everybody that I see, not just the people who subscribe to me. And I'm very interactive with other people on their pages. So nevertheless, thanks for tuning in, and I will talk with you later.